Nah,
What year did we go and see Avicii?
That was like straight out of high school when he was at Stereo Sonic. That was like
Stereo.
2011.
Yeah.
He died. When did he die?
I feel like it would be like 10 years ago, probably.
16,
Yeah.
17. It was
Avicii.
quite a while.
Yeah, he passed away.
Oh, no, not 10 years ago. Was
It was a while.
It was a while ago.
Really?
ChatGPT.
Does it have to be? So I don't. Why are we chat GPTing things we can Google? Like,
Because ChatGPT is
It's
better,
quicker,
mate.
and it feels more personal that way.
Yeah,
as well.
it's way quicker and it gives you the direct answer. Whereas Google, I'll look
You
up.
get 16 articles.
No, but Google now has the AI
AI,
overview.
yeah.
They do actually. I've seen
It's all
that.
there.
I really like the AI overview, actually.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Especially for just small things like that. You don't need to go deep dive on everything. It's just what you did Avicii art. That's all there is to it. There's no more to find out.
They're taking over.
ChatGPT, Charles.
Yeah, 2018.
2018, 7 years
a
ago.
while ago.
Yeah.
That's not a. This is coming from someone who's never used ChatGPT, but I feel like that's not a ChatGPT task. That's not why it was created.
Mate, you got to start using
Wikipedia's been around for
ChatGPT.
30 years. They can do that.
Yeah, but
Bang.
Wikipedia, I have to click a link. I don't have to click shit.
It just comes up. Pop.
Fair.
So it's.
Oh, was that voice? Did you speak to the GPT?
You can.
Did you speak to the GPT?
I googled. I typed it.
So is there an app
Let's
you
have a
use?
look. Yeah, I downloaded the app.
Do you pay for the full
I don't
version?
pay for it. Nah.
Do you pay for it?
I do. Yeah.
I'm
What do you
probably
get?
close to paying for it.
What do you get that you wouldn't get
Look.
that you'd use?
I don't know.
The higher
I
you
just-
get, the higher.
yeah.
No, you get the higher processing. Like there's
quicker?
levels to it. I think it's faster and
I think you get more. There's more searches of specific shit.
You can ask it to do deep work, which is like it will take like an hour and go and fucking really comb through the internet and come back.
Hey, ChatGPT, spend an hour finding out when Avicii died. Let's really fucking
Jeez.
let's dig.
When I'll be honest with you, googling it then was actually quicker. Like, and it came up with the answer straight away.
I think certain things
That's an example of what I would say. ChatGPT's
for tasks, yeah, like
write me this.
yeah.
Write me this, or fucking can you reframe this paragraph for me, or can you find a piece of research that backs this point up? Things like that. It just does it in like that, and you're like, wow.
What was that thing you guys were talking about this morning?
A new one, yeah. So I won't name
China
who's actually using it for this purpose, but they told me that they're using it for therapy.
They are or someone they knew?
No, they
I think
are.
that's very common.
Really?
That's wild.
Wow.
Yep.
Actually using it for therapy?
But yeah, like asking it for advice and
I always ask it for advice.
When does that?
You're a big Quora guy.
Quora
no one's
Digest.
on Quora anymore.
Charlie still uses Quora.
That's like the old
Not-
Reddit, yeah?
No,
Not as
it's
much
it's kind of like
Reddit
a
more so.
Have you
ChatGPT's
asked
taken
questions to
over.
Quora or do you just Quora?
I suss Quora out a little bit, see what's going on.
I love Reddit.
I go Reddit more though.
Reddit's just like your general
Reddit.
sort of like takes on things.
I remember
No,
Quora for like
I've had literally a therapy session with ChatGPT.
really.
You just,
I think it's very common, man.
It's because you literally. When we say therapy session, it's like I'll often ask out of curiosity, like I'm feeling this, like is this a normal part of life? And then it'll be like, yeah, I'm having these feelings, blah blah blah. Here's some things. Would you like some strategies to help with this? I'm like, yeah, I'd like some strategies, and it will send you like 5 strategies. Then it's like, would you like me to deep dive any further into these? I'm like, yeah, deep dive a little bit further. And it's just like, it literally asks you prompts to like,
Wow.
And I'm also
to gather more information.
It's just it's interesting to do it because you're like, oh, this is crazy. Just ask. And like I actually, because Deuce was getting it to help her with skin stuff, and it was like giving her like instructions on what she should take, at what time she should take it, and then it was like, would you like me to check back in with you in a week time?
Hang on.
It's like full like
No
and
way.
she's showing me, she's like, this thing is like literally like a doctor. That's crazy.
It's coming after every job.
Doctor won't check back unless you.
Exactly.
You got to pay $300 on non-bulk bill check-in fee.
I still, yeah. I don't
It's
know.
coming for everything.
It's kind of, it is and it isn't. It's still like, I don't know.
It sounds like it is.
I don't know, man. Now it's like making pictures and like you can
I've
just
seen that.
prompt it into
Fuck.
Pictures.
pictures and videos and like animations, and it's coming for everything. You heard it here first on the Strength Culture podcast. It's coming. But no, it is
Like you can write programs and shit. So like I asked it
Easily.
to write me a 20-week marathon program. And I even said, I'm currently running 30K per week, write me a 20-week marathon program. And it did. The only thing was, some of the things were quite vague. So like, I feel like for someone like me who has the understanding of why you do things, you can tweak and adjust it. If it was a layman, they might struggle with that because some things weren't specific. It was ranges and things like that. So that's where I'm like it still lacks that little bit of
Well, because to a degree though, like the reality is when we write programs, we're going off the general guidelines and then tweaking it to the individual in front of us.
Yeah.
So like it's like without running it through a program, we're just going on what the normal acceptable approach is, and then we see the person in front of us, then we tweak. So it's the same thing. It's just you're the one doing the tweaking. It's still giving you the general base of like, here's the meat and potatoes, and with the knowledge you tweak it as
I'm not
necessary.
actually using it. It was just
if you
I
were
was just out of curiosity when I typed it in. But even like you can literally ask it to write you a day of eating too. Write me a day of eating 2,000 calories.
Yeah.
And then I like
with these foods.
I like these foods, or what's the substitute, and it literally will change. Yeah,
Yeah, and you can like, what's in your fridge? I've got these ingredients in the fridge. Make me a meal.
yeah,
And they would just
therapy.
Crazy.
What scares me is when you write something in and it says saved that information, like it saves
But that's-
not information on what you do. Or
that might be the paid version.
But isn't that how
maybe.
it gives you better responses because it knows you better?
That's weird to me though.
Yeah, but you're the one here fucking telling everything, man. Like, don't blame me. Like, it didn't ask for anything. Like,
Well, I'm not asking it to fucking check in with me in a week's time. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
It does. It takes like the data. You know how there's always like, oh, protect your data, and
Yeah.
like we never signed up to sell our data to like
Now you
Facebook
did.
and stuff. Like it just takes that to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
It
Like you're
does.
literally telling it's like, this is my relationship with this person. Like, what are you? It knows exactly who you are. What's that show with the AI fake people, Charlie? The in the Western.
Oh, Westworld. Yeah.
Westworld.
That's a
I
good
think I
one.
might have to go back and watch that.
I want to rewatch that too because I think I watched that quite a while ago, like
That was like-
2018 or something.
Yeah.
It was around when that Bali trip that we
Bali.
did. It was around that time. So it was quite a while ago. That is a good show. But again, that was one of those shows where season one's great and I think it just
Yeah.
but like some of those shows, the idea is great for one season and then after that the writers are just like,
How do we? Yeah.
keep this going and it just gets like so shit.
Yeah. Just falls apart.
I think season 2 it's like classic season 2 okay, and then I think by season 3 it's just like what the fuck is happening here?
Yeah. Westworld. I think we all
But
need to watch
Westworld
Westworld. Have you
season
seen
one
it,
is
Dids?
great.
I know
I've
you
not.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Have you
I've
seen
not.
it, Dids?
Watch
Westworld.
it. That one was good. That
Great.
will
That will twist your brain.
I've started Fisk
Fisk
yeah.
with
with Aaron Chan.
yeah, and
Or Aaron Chan.
the Kitty
Kitty
Flanagan?
I've
yeah.
watched that.
It's funny. It's
Marty
dry,
Oh,
but
is that like the Office version for Australia, basically?
working at a law firm,
Yeah.
whatever. And what's his name? Marty Sheargold.
yep.
He's a dog now.
Yeah, well, fuck.
He did some dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
No good.
he did some. What happened to him? Well, he obviously got fired.
He
but
got
then-
fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just said some misogynistic crap.
No
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was.
Got called out, doubled down that he had back pain or something.
Shut
And then, yeah,
Actually, that was a joke in the TV show.
that he had back pain.
Not him specifically, but one of the characters had back pain, so she cracked it at someone. And yeah.
Is that a thing?
Maybe that's why it was in his head.
You crack.
Maybe.
Wait, so what? You have back pain. So what? You just pissed off, frustrated. So you crack it.
Well, he said that I was uncomfortable or whatever. Like, it was just like, what are you doing,
That's
man?
actually
Like,
so uncanny. That's literally a skit in.
oh, that might be why he said
Yeah.
it in the end.
It was
Maybe
just
maybe
fun
he was
to
doubling down on a bit.
Yeah.
Kitty Flanagan though in that
She's hilarious.
She's
Funny,
really
yeah.
that
Funny.
dry humor, and Aaron Chen's also that dry humor. I liked it. I started watching Fisk. USAPL Powerlifting Nationals. We coached on the Saturday, and then the Sunday you were still there. You were doing the big double, but on the Sunday I found it and I started watching. I binge watched it.
Is that what you did before we called you in? And then
Before
you
I came down
in the
for a
afternoon?
kick, for the afternoon. But it's fucking funny.
It is.
Aaron
It's
Chan.
so easy to watch as
Yeah.
well. You just fucking.
I might have to get into it.
Just needs more. There's 2 seasons, but they're short
seasons,
episodes.
yeah.
They're like it's only 6
like
episodes.
30
per season.
minutes
You'll
each,
finish it.
yeah.
It's
Oh, it's like tires.
You'll
Yeah.
finish it in fucking 2 days.
Yeah. It's like 3 hours worth of watch time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll literally just become the couch watching it.
Yeah. It's a very quick.
Big fan.
Yeah, you'll finish it in one afternoon.
Is it Aussie humour?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's set in Melbourne.
Nice.
It's set on
North
Chapel
Melbourne.
Street. Yeah, it's set on whatever. It's Melbourne. They're a law firm, and it's funny.
just the musings of the internal law firm.
It's funny.
Very nice.
Mr. G's back.
Mr. G's back as well.
Podcast.
He got cancelled too, and he's back. Fought his way out.
He's back.
Did he get cancelled?
He got cancelled big time.
Really?
A lot of his shows got taken off, and yeah,
No, they're still on.
they came back.
They're not on Netflix. They're on one of the other ones because I was watching them during my
Stan, I think.
triathlon. Stan or something. Because I was watching them during my triathlon prep on the bike.
Yeah,
I'd put those light-hearted things I'd put on. They're good to watch while you fucking
have a chuckle.
have a chuckle. Just easy. They're easy to follow, but still stimulating enough that it passes the time.
Yeah.
I found when I was on the bike, trying to watch my proper shows where you're trying to keep up with
Don't have the capacity, yeah.
dialogue.
Oh no way! Yeah.
It's too much. Whereas Seinfeld, sitcoms like that are good. You just throw them on.
It's like certain deep podcasts where you literally got to sit there and pay attention. It's not just like a conversation.
It's fucking.
I tried that with Drive to Survive,
Yeah.
and I couldn't. You have to
Drive
pay
to
attention.
Survive.
Yeah,
Too much.
too much. It just goes into the politics of F1 and
That's a good show though.
it is
Um,
too much on the bike though.
How was Aaron Chen? You went and saw him. At
That
the
was
thing.
it's so good. Went with Isabel and she loved it.
Fucking spewing.
He's just, I don't know if he does it on purpose, if that's his personality or not, but he's effortlessly funny.
I think that's
Oh,
I think that's just his approach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think it would be effortless. They would be.
It's timing.
It would be.
reckon?
Yeah.
I think he makes it.
Well, he's
He
just
makes it
perfected the
seem
craft.
effortless,
Yeah.
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 But it was a show in Bunjil Place in Narre Warren, and a lot of his jokes was centered around what the fuck am I doing here in Narre Warren? Yeah. But a lot of it was because he's picked up and moved his life to America.
He lives
So-
in New
Has he?
York, doesn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Just be more opportunity.
Yeah. It was a good show, and I am definitely a big fan of his. Yeah.
I watched a couple of his YouTube ones that were funny.
The Americans just don't get his humor though. He did some talk show recently, and
it's
he had a
very
set.
niche humor.
Yeah, and
Style.
just wouldn't get the same laughs. At Bunjil Place, man, people were wailing.
Yeah. He's
Ooh.
from Melbourne. He's from
Is he?
Melbourne, isn't
I
he?
think he's
I don't
from
know.
Sydney.
Is he from Sydney?
I think he's from
But
Sydney.
yeah, he is funny. I like it.
He's awesome on those
Shows.
what's Thank God You're Here. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen those?
Not a close follower, but I've seen a few.
Oh man, some of the original series of Thank God You're Here and those what's it called where you just make it up on the spot?
Whose line is it
skits.
anyway? Is it that one?
That's similar,
Isn't that-
but that's
isn't
an
that
American
vein?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
That's
just
what it
stand in a open space and
Yeah.
just fucking do funny shit. Yeah.
The premise-based stuff, yeah.
Yeah, they just got to make it up on the spot. What's that called?
Skit, sketch,
Improv?
Improv comedy. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just make it up.
You know what's a funny one you should watch? Utopia.
Utopia.
Yeah, that's got Kitty Flanagan in it as well.
Yeah, TV show.
It's a TV show. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's basically set in a government. They're called NBA, National Building Authority, Nation Building Authority, whatever, and they basically work for the government, and it's fucking hilarious.
All
It's
right.
just, it's fucking, it's same shit. It's Aussie humor, but it's just, it's pisser. It's
Well-
yeah.
I was watching what is it? The Ancient Apocalypse. I
Yeah.
started.
Oh,
that.
you started
I
it?
started
Yeah.
it, but then fucking man, my Netflix is riddled with ads now. Riddled.
Good upgrade.
I get
Good
2 to
upgrade.
3 ads per fucking
We get on that
episode.
$19 a month spec.
That's a fucking joke,
It is a
man.
joke.
It
It is
is.
a joke. You pay for a service.
And so
you
I've
fucking
just
ads.
I've just stopped watching.
Yeah, see, if
everything.
if Netflix started having ads, well, I must be on the right plan, but I'd pay it more because fuck that. The whole point of Netflix is you don't get ads.
Exactly.
YouTube ads galore these days. You got Netflix, no ads.
and it
finally.
shows you when there's going to be an ad on that little fucking sidebar.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, and
They
you're
warn
like,
ya.
fuck. You
It's
can't skip past it either.
Yeah, nah, can't.
They beat
No
us.
good. Basic plans.
AI.
So you weren't, but were you enjoying Ancient Apocalypse?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, I got through the first episode. What did he call it? The I don't know what it's called. The
Serpent
the
Man.
period.
Oh, the Younger Dryas.
The Younger Dryas. That's
Dryas.
what it was. I knew it was something to do with
What was
being
the
dry.
first? Was the first episode on the Younger Dryas?
Yeah, yeah. Of
Just
how
set in the context.
it wasn't. Or there was more to everyone just fucking walking through this little iceberg path that
Ice bridge.
melted. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is the American Now theory.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got Keanu Reeves popped up in it, and I'm like,
he's
what
in
the
there.
fuck?
He's in there too.
And they chopped up his dialogue so much. It just didn't seem like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Bit of cut and paste.
Yeah, it was really bad.
He's
like
in there.
watching maths or some shit. It's just like,
He talks about him on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, right.
Keanu Reeves.
There you go.
there you go.
Big Keanu.
Big Keanu fan.
He's a big younger Dryas guy.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, well.
Young
Keep us
guy.
updated. I reckon it's still worth watching.
Yeah.
Just
Just got to upgrade the
You'll make
Netflix
it.
plan.
You got that brain rot, don't you? You can't sit through 30 seconds of ads.
I can't. I hate ads. I'll be there like waiting for that bar to
Skip.
go skip. Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah, you got a problem. You got to use it. It's fucking just
What do you use it for?
Exhale.
What?
Chance to be
Exhale.
mindful.
chance to be
Exhale.
mindful. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
30 seconds of gratitude.
Why,
Check in with yourself.
why am I trying to rush through this ad for 30 seconds?
Because
Ask
I don't
yourself.
fucking care about Coles' prices coming down. Like,
You just got to surrender. Surrender.
It's not about. I'm not.
Surrender.
Don't focus on the ad. Focus on yourself.
okay.
The ad's just a mirror.
I gotta look within.
Yeah.
Why is it deep within? Why don't I like this?
you got to exhale.
Like you're giving up watching a really good show for 30 seconds of ads. Why?
It's like getting mad about traffic. Just accept it. You can't change it. It's here.
road rage is fucking funny.
It is.
Yelling at someone else, they can't hear
I
you.
definitely
they can't-
know when I crack it in road. Like I know it's when I'm in a shit. Like I'm in a shit mood, or I'm frustrated, or I'm angry.
It's the
You're
straw
late.
that breaks the camel's
I'm
back.
hungry. It's like it's one of the. It's like
You're running late. Like
yeah, when I'm running late.
When
that's
I'm
when you're
late,
running late,
yeah.
everyone's slow.
Everyone. But when I'm like 20 minutes early, relaxed, chilling out, listening to a podcast or music or whatever, like
You get a red light. That's all right. It's not a big deal.
I find it funny in the morning when I'm coming here early, like the 6 a.m. and you've just got people like they've come up your ass and they're fucking fat. And I'm like, what are you in a rush for? Like what?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
5:45 in the morning. Just
They're leaving like
chill
on the
the
minute where they need to
fuck
leave.
out.
Yeah.
No.
That's
earlier.
it. They've snoozed their alarm once too many.
Yeah. Road rage is definitely a reflection of your internal state.
Absolutely.
It's not what's going on out in the external world.
Absolutely. Diddles, you said you cranked up the charcoal grill, mate.
I did. I actually did 3 days in a row across
Got
3
that
different
bug.
meals because I wanted to practice before we did the big one.
Oh, you did some. You were. Was it? Fuck, man. My brain is not on today.
Just practicing. Yeah, practicing the whole process.
You did. You had some people come over, did you?
Yeah, no, we were at Victoria's
gathering.
family's house,
Yeah.
and we had some people over
Easter.
for Easter. Yeah, we had some lamb on the spit, and I've never used charcoals before, so I'm like, fuck, better get my head around
Do you use
these.
briquettes or charcoal lumps?
Briquettes.
Briquettes.
So I did some fish on the Friday. That was good. But I realised you need a bit more to get a bit of heat. And then the Saturday night we did cutlets, which was mad. And then the big dance on Sunday for the spit.
How many did you cook for?
Cooked for 8 people. Not too
Alright,
much.
yep.
Not too bad.
What'd you put on the spit? Like lamb? But
lamb.
like, how did you do it?
So the butcher had it pre-marinated, big pieces of lamb shoulder, and then you just skewer it on it goes,
Bop, bop, bop.
and then just around and round that thing turns
Yeah.
bit by bit. But it was so fun. I love it. I love the whole process. And it was funny. I think
Remember when you were vegan?
I do.
Oh, no, this is crazy. You have gone the
I wasn't
biggest
vegan.
Now he's-
full circle.
now
I was
fucking-
pescatarian.
Now he's
But I
Now
did-
you're smacking it
But
during
I-
lamb, fucking
I
fish.
I did come full circle because as a kid I loved meat, which I think is why my parents were so surprised when I stopped eating meat. But yeah, we're back.
What
to
was the reason again?
it
Environmental, wasn't it?
It sounds so shit. I used to say that like just as like an easy like out, but like honestly, it sounds silly, but I just it just came to me. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop eating meat. I was just like thing I did, and I just rolled with it. And I was never like, oh my god, like we're killing the planet. That was never my kind of perspective. Like, oh, maybe I won't eat.
And how long were you a non-meat eater for?
12 years.
So you fucking had a crack.
13 years
stuck
maybe.
with it.
I ate fish the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I went vegetarian, and then mum was like, nah, in front of my roof, you're eating fish. So we did fish. But yeah, now here we are eating lamb off the spit.
Skewering lamb.
Yeah, licking your lips, picking it off.
But 100% though, the process was more fun than the product.
Oh,
Like, the product
absolutely.
was mad, but just getting the coals going, like just watching it go, starting to carve it, like that was. It's like anything. It's the journey. Like the meat was mad, but it's the process of it.
Fire.
Absolutely.
Do you have the thermometer and everything? Check the internal.
I had the thermometer. Didn't like. You don't really need it. Like some of them, you take off. They were like a slightly bit underdone. So which is another fun part of it. You've got a separate fire going. Got the pan on fire.
Just searing it up on the side.
searing it up. Just give it that final finish. But yeah, it's just so fun.
Did you use it? Do you have a charcoal chimney? Or
The chimney helped a lot. Yeah, a chimney comes in handy for sure. Did a bit of YouTubing. But yeah, it was good. good.
I need to get on the charcoal grilling.
It's so fun. And then now I got to do. Next thing I got to do is a steak on there. But now I'm like, fuck. The opportunities are endless. Like, there's so much shit you can do with it.
The thing that I get worried about with the charcoal is how long it takes to set up.
It's an afternoon because to get the coals going, it takes probably like 30, 40 minutes to really get them to the temperature you want. And then once you've got them, you can cook. So if you're going to make a steak, like, you could probably do the whole thing like in an hour.
Oh, really?
Because probably less, but 30, 40 minutes to get the charcoals going, you put the charcoals down and then you cook your steak. Like, it's not too bad. But obviously something like, spit, it's like
that's a full day.
Like 3 or 4 hours.
That's a full day experience.
But like, I definitely just, if I had a bit of time on a weeknight, I'd do it just to cook steak on it or sausages.
You need a hibachi grill.
What's a hibachi grill?
They're the ones they use on MasterChef.
Little small one.
The little ones.
The little fucking...
They'll have like 4 or 5 charcoal lumps in there. That's it. It's like small as. It's like on the cooking station with them.
There you go.
That's like a quick... That would cook like one piece of meat though.
That's what...
Yeah, like it's tiny. But because it's just timely. It's not... Yeah, to cook a steak is like one steak or 2 steaks. It's just like...
Do you justify it? But
during the week, I won't. Yeah, that's
during the week,
fucking
obviously,
gas
it's hard,
barbecue job. But the smoker or the charcoal. Yeah.
How often are you ripping the smoker now?
I hadn't used it for ages, and then I did ribs a few weeks ago, and
I need to come learn off
they were
you.
Fucking good. Yeah, come down.
The smoker,
smoking grill. It's fucking easy. It's not. It's actually my one. The one I used, the pit barrel. It's actually not that difficult at all.
Is it because it's easy to control the temperature? I've heard sometimes
it's a set and forget one, so it's literally like the temperature will run. It runs a bit hotter than a traditional smoker. Traditional smokers are a bit like lower. I think they're like 110, 120 degrees, whereas this goes about 150.
So do you use pellets for that, or
heat briquettes,
and that's it?
Yeah. So it's really easy to use, and then it's just getting the timings right of your meat.
So the people who are struggling with managing the temperatures, that because they're using wood, or
I'm not entirely sure how those ones work. I know there are ones where you have to.
So you just go chimney briquettes and then fucking in there.
There's a basket in the bottom of the pit barrel.
You just light them in there.
The instructions for pit barrel say fill that up.
Yeah.
And then take a quarter or a third out, put them in your chimney, light those,
and then they'll light the rest,
and then tip them in once they're lit, and then that will slowly burn through the rest. And it says about 8-hour cook time.
Yeah.
So that's how that works.
And the coals do the coals last for 8 hours just because it's so insulated in there?
Because it burns slowly because there's no oxygen.
There's no oxygen.
There's a lid and there's one hole at the bottom where you can open it and close it. Obviously, opening more oxygen, burn faster.
So for that 8 hours, do you have it closed or slightly?
I don't
open?
cook for 8 hours.
If you were to cook for like, so how long do you cook? Like 4 hours maybe?
Like if you do a pork, like those ribs I did last time were about 2.5-ish hours. A pork belly's been like 3.5 hours.
Closed or open?
Chicken's quick. Chicken, you're doing 60, 90 minutes in that time frame. Wings, same 60, 90 minutes. They're all pretty quick. It's the briskets that take those longer cooked, which I haven't done one of those yet.
I've done some brisket in the oven. It's fucking mad.
Briskets, 8, 10 hours and 12 hours. Like I know people do them like 12 hours at like 110 degrees or whatever.
Yeah, they run them overnight.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So in terms of the whole opening, I don't fucking know. Just fucking play around with
the vibes, mate. The vibes.
Let's go off the vibes.
You gotta vibe it.
It's a vibe thing.
Vibes.
Yeah, I think so, like sometimes like the precision can get you. Like you get a thermometer and you can fall can fall into the trap of using a thermometer at times when you really don't need to use a thermometer. It's like I know that this thing is cooked enough. Like I don't need to start probing it. Like it's just you
what
can get
the objective
lost in the
data
sauce.
telling
Like
I think the thermometer comes really in handy when overcooking it is really going to fuck the meat up.
if that's the case, then it's good to have it. Yeah,
Because then you want to know, all right, I got to get it to X degrees. Once I get it there, bang, comes off. Because otherwise, you just
I think it's like having a watch when you run. It's good to have it, but you don't go check it again. It's like what are you doing? Like
it's like there is a specific utility, and in that case, it does make.
Oh, no, 100%. Yeah, I'm pro thermometer. I think it's just I'm the problem. I just use it too much sometimes. Yeah.
Get too sucked
And then you
into
kind of learn your times, and you know, like even now at I kind of know. I put them on, leave them for 2 hours, then I take them off, rebaste them with the sauce, put some more seasoning, put those on for another 45 minutes. That gets sticky and then done. And I kind of know that's the time frame because I've done it, but I fucked it up the first time because I went off the cook times on Pit Barrel's website, but I didn't realize in the recipe that they give you there's a weight, and I had less meat. So
Yeah.
obviously
Cooked
I
fast,
did it.
yeah.
I did it. Yeah, cooked fast, done it. Fucking overcooked it.
Yeah.
Tasted like shit.
Yeah. You got to get into cooking, James.
Can't even.
And
strain
as
pasta
Did said,
over
you
here.
got to get into the process of cooking.
It's the process.
We're gonna watch MasterChef now. The back to win season 17.
Is it?
Win.
Back to win. Yeah, they're all like runners up.
Oh, back. Oh, there you go.
Runners up. No, sorry, not runners up. They're all previous contestants that like
Who didn't win?
that came really high up, second, third, and whatever, and they're back to win.
Big timers.
Because we watched MasterChef in lockdown because it was fucking all the time in the world.
14 hours a day to just watch TV.
It's a good show.
Play Warzone. It is a great
It's
show.
a good show because the only really reality show that we watched on free to air is Survivor. But then we've been getting the ads for MasterChef.
That's like,
Well, we should watch it. And on Template, it's easy now because it's like any streaming service. You just watch it in your own time.
Yeah.
But it's a good show.
Yeah.
It's cool watching the shit they cook. Like if you're into cooking, it's very
Cooking's mad.
You get to see what they cook.
Entertaining is the word I was looking for. You did some entertaining.
we entertain for people.
Yeah. Entertaining is also mad. Yeah.
Entertaining.
I want to go back to your transition out of veganism.
Yeah.
Oh, not veganism, pescatarianism. And what triggered you to go the other way then?
I was just thinking forward to when we have kids, and I would never have wanted to tell my kids not to eat meat because I don't think it's bad to eat meat. So I'm like, well, kind of weird if like dad's not stopping you from eating meat, but then like he doesn't eat meat. I'm like, we'll just do all the same thing. Keep it easier for the family.
Everyone eats.
Yeah, everyone eats.
Everyone eats meat.
Everyone eats meat.
Just made my mum suffer for fucking 12 years, but she's happy now. Even like Nonna, almost every time like we'd go over, she was like, "Did you no mangia carne?" And mum would be like, "Nah." She'd be like, she's happy now as well though. Everyone's happy.
Yeah. Everyone's happy. And now he's in there just slaughtering the whole farm on a weekend. Didier gets one long weekend. I'm eating it all.
Bang.
Yeah. I think the charcoal is something I need to elevate into.
It's just really fun.
Who got us those? Who was the person that got us those steaks as a present?
James Knoll.
James Noel shouts out.
Shouts out James Knoll.
So I cooked that on the smoker.
Yeah.
That was mad. Those
were delicious.
Like that one. I got the
Huge thick ribeye.
Yeah, I got it out for that.
Bone-in ribeye.
Yeah.
It was good. It was very good. And it's good. Tastes better. Meat tastes better. It's a different flavour to it.
Yeah.
I got to get on
Than
it.
gas.
100%.
Yeah. All right, James George, how's your training been, mate? You said you had some adjustments coming into the program.
Yep, training's been good. I want to play around with a few different things, so I spoke with Dids on throwing in some things like some drop sets we've got in there on some arm work, and some other things like from the top of my head, what was the other thing that we were doing?
Myo reps.
Myo reps, yeah. So these things are something that I haven't personally played around with in my training, but I figured just to broaden my skill set as a coach and actually be able to practice what I preach, let's just do more with training.
Yeah,
and
play around with some different variables.
Yeah, and I completely appreciate the whole notion behind stick with something simple. Simple works. Simple can move the needle too.
Can also get really boring.
Yeah. So I just want to be able to have many tools in the toolbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The intensity methods, the advanced hypertrophy techniques.
I'm glad you kind of prompted me because I think there's some of those that I've kind of forgotten about, like myo reps. I'm like, we can get them back in the boom rotation.
Yeah. I just felt like with my own programming, I've fallen into a system, and it's not that it's wrong or bad to do that, but I just felt like there's many ways to skin a cat, so let's explore those.
Yeah, it's a bit
ways.
too constrained.
Yeah, without getting too into the weeds of everything.
And I think that the from a coach's perspective, like just obviously as you, I think it was a interesting term that Angus used when I was on their podcast, entertainment, like the thoughts behind some decisions. It's entertainment. Like we're entertaining as well as training people. And
Keeping it exciting.
obviously the reality is you work with someone for X period of time. Most people are going to get bored of things. And if you have more tools to keep things interesting, it's just like, you've just got more ability to write more varied programs for different times, different contexts, different people. Like
100%.
It's good. It's good.
And just obviously still consuming other coaches' content as well, like Angus's stuff.
I saw you doing ollie lifting.
Yeah. So a lot of that stuff comes from him, just wanting to suss out just moving heavyweight quickly.
Yep.
Also been looking into like the dynamic efforts of like the conjugate method and the West Side barbell stuff.
We should get Skeets on the potty.
100%.
Bring Skeeter in. I'll message.
Skeets.
Can we message Skeeter?
I'll message him right now.
But ultimately, it just came from just wanting to suss out Ollie lifting, like Austin Joachim, Angus Bradley. They're all coaches that I align with, and I like what they.
Austin Joachim is a savage.
Yeah, he is.
He does some wild shit.
He just forehead snatched. I can't remember what it was.
Forehead?
Yeah, he landed the bar on his forehead.
On purpose?
He's just not good enough to actually do it.
So
he just let it hit his forehead and just pushed it up off.
That's cooked.
And he
it's like one of them seals that fucking balance a car on their chin.
He does that with, I think he said like 6 milligrams of Zin as well, and he passed out and threw up.
Who did this?
Austin Joachim.
His Zins are cooked.
You tried it, didn't you? I haven't tried it.
It knocked you out. You're on your back. All head spinny and shit.
It knocked me on my ass. Yeah. I like it.
I remember the first time I had nicotine gum. That did it to me.
Oh, really?
Just fucking.
I get the same feeling. Nicotine gum not as bad, but you get that bit like that sick, like
your mouth gets a bit watery.
You get like almost like a nauseous feeling, but the Zin it fucked me.
Yeah.
Like,
the problem with most of the Zins is they're so fucking strong now. Like it was like, this is apparently it's been around for hundreds of years in Sweden.
Fuck, there you go.
Really?
Yeah, like hundreds of years. Oh. Like that's how they have nicotine over there. And then for the Western Americanized version of it became all these little pouches, like these Zin's the obvious one. But then as America does, they're just like, no,
bigger's better.
2 milligrams, not enough. And they went to like 50, 60, 70 milligrams. And like, it just rocks everyone that tries it. No, fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. But yeah, we need Skeets on the potty. He's definitely someone that I think we could have a really good chat with.
I think he's a South African, isn't he?
He is not a South African.
No, Mauritius.
No, he is half Greek, half East Timorese. His dad's from East Timor.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah. Nice. That's a good mix.
Fucking oath.
Christos Anesti.
That's it. Skeeter.
I just want to bring up a random thing. Have you guys seen, the Minecraft movie?
I haven't seen it, but I've
Are you going to
heard
talk about this fucking scene?
The chicken jockey.
Yeah. Ruben was telling me about it.
Apparently it's fucked.
It's so funny. Because
police have been involved.
We're at Easter and Deuce's niece and nephew, they're 16 and 14. So they're right in that age bracket, whatever. And I asked them, I said, have you seen the Minecraft movie? Before I knew any of this, and they're like, then they started telling me about this chicken jockey shit. So when there's the scene where Jack Black says chicken jockey, everyone loses it and like throws popcorn and shit. People have been bringing real chickens into the cinema.
It's like a problem.
Losing it in America, and I think it's come
because they think
it's here.
Wait, because they think it's funny, or is this like a TikTok thing everyone's replicating?
It's become a TikTok thing. It's become a TikTok thing that it's taken off and gone viral, and now everyone went in that scene. They just fucking throw shit in the air like.
There's like talcum powder everywhere and shit. Like, and there's like TikToks of.
Watch the TikToks after.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's funny, but they open up like where the projector's coming from, and like the manager is like, "All right, the chicken jockey scene's about to come on. Like, stay in your seats, respect the cinema, whatever." And everyone's like, "Yep, yep." And then they close it. It's like chicken jockey. It's just
apparently they're doing cinema viewings now where you're allowed to do it. To try and stop people doing it in like
so it looks like condense it to one.
Yes, so they're like
Just
it's
kids.
like a chicken jockey viewing where you can go.
It was like when Despicable Me came out and everyone used to rock up in like suits and shit. Yeah. It's TikTok. That's right. The brain
that
rot
would
of
never
TikTok.
happen 20 years ago because it wouldn't be able to spread the viral.
It's how it spread.
Man, the cinema culture is so different now though because they got V Junior. There's a fucking playground in the cinema.
No way.
What?
Yeah. V Junior
Village.
Fuck. It's a playground in the cinema. I sat in there to watch. I think it was one of the Despicable. Yeah,
that's one you go.
One of the Despicable Me's.
What the fuck?
And these
is
kids
V
are just
Junior?
going up and down on this fucking slide. And
What are you sitting in there for?
Exactly.
Why were you in there?
Oh me. I was there with my cousins.
All right,
my little cousins.
all right, fair enough. I thought you just that was like I'll go.
No.
Oh, there's a playground.
Junior ticket.
I heard I can go on the swing and watch the movie.
V Junior. No,
I feel like we don't. You know what that is though? That's the brain rot generation.
That's the brain rot.
Because they can't sit still and watch a fucking movie.
That's
they
true.
Have
That's true.
Go down a slide.
We're actually in strife. The world is in strife.
Bugger.
And it just made no sense to have a fucking
No, but it
playground.
makes sense when you realise that everyone has. Imagine us, but 3-year-olds, like us with our
Yeah.
TikTok brains, but 3. Like it's a nasty.
Dramas.
It's actually a problem.
And they've
No
got
good.
those fucking sofa beds now in Hoyts.
That's
They're
good.
actually like big beds, like round.
That's
that you would
good.
get in a resort.
Crazy.
It's like just go watch it on the couch at that point.
Surely
Watch
that
it in
limits how many-
bed.
surely that
the
limits
fuck
how
you going to
many
pay
s-
like $50 for?
Surely that limits how many seats you can have in the cinema.
They're only at the front.
Oh, it's only one strip of them.
Yeah.
What I found out is that there's a few cinemas that play older movies. I think there's one.
Yeah.
There's the Lido cinema, and then they've got a few like sister cinemas. But like it's anything from like the 1930s onwards. It's like there's like Lawrence of Arabia from like 1965. I'm gonna go see it. It's
You
fucking
can
mad.
go watch old. Yeah.
That's right up your alley.
Right,
That is so far up your
I'm
alley.
learning a bit about that era, and I'm like, oh, this is the movie, blah blah blah. But yeah, like it's mad. Like even like shit from the 2010s, 2000s, like all the way back to like the 1930s.
All the way
like,
back,
You can watch
2010s,
anything,
yeah.
like so good.
And they just got like random sittings for it.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
they've got a theme for the
but
month.
they've got like the whole year planned. You can on October I'm going to go see.
Oh,
it.
wow.
They've got the whole year.
Oh,
It's
gee,
mad.
yeah.
So good.
What cinema?
Lido in Hawthorne, and then there's a couple others. They're all like
There's
run
like
by
the
same
Kino
people.
and the Astor as well, I think it's
Yeah, there's
called.
one in Belgrave. Like there's a
Yeah.
bunch of them. Yeah,
There was one in
Cinema Nova.
on Church Street, right in Dendy.
they call it Cinema Classics or
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's called Cinema Classics.
Pentridge in Coburg, they do a lot of classics
At
as
the
well.
prison.
Yeah.
At the prison? What?
The
Yeah,
old
it's an
prison
old
in
prison.
Coburg is now like it's like a shopping center, apartments. There's a cinema there. I think they
Oh,
have
wow.
they have a small section that's still like you can go on a tour of the old prison.
Yeah.
like they've like
The
developed
wall.
it.
The wall of the prison's still there.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Around the
yeah.
fucking.
Every time
cool.
I go to what's it called, Avia,
Avia.
I go through Pentridge on the way.
Oh, is that what you're driving past?
That's
On the
it.
left
That's
there.
those big walls. Yep.
Wall.
It's a yeah,
I think it closed in the
Pentridge
90s or something.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
pretty cool.
Learn something new.
Prison.
Learn something new about
Prison.
your home state.
That's
Man,
it.
they've got like fucking $3 to $5 popcorn as well. Say less.
Oh really?
Pentridge.
Wow, let's go.
Do you ever do the
Pentridge.
drive-ins?
Oh, when I was younger.
Yeah.
We
I
used
went
to have
to-
one
that
in
was
the
in Coburg as
Dandenongs.
well.
In the Dandenongs.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was the Dandenongs.
I bet it was
But now
Dramana.
it's
and you
the
think
Coburg.
it's,
Huh?
it's probably Dramana. And you think it's the Dandenong.
Yeah.
No idea.
My
Coburg and
geography, yeah.
Coburg and Dramana were the two that I knew about.
Yeah, they're the only two I
Nah,
know.
I'm almost sure there was one in the
Dandenongs.
Dandenongs, man.
I don't know.
Could have sworn.
ChatGPT.
We would go like weekly.
The Dandenongs.
Yeah, maybe.
I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Dandenong.
So what
Dandenong, yeah.
movies are you going to go look at? Some of these old ones.
I want to watch Lawrence of Arabia, and then there's genuinely so many like think of just like classic movies, like all time movies, like they're there. Like,
Green Book.
don't know what that is, but maybe.
Oh,
That's
man.
not a classic
It's
movie.
like- that is a classic. That is an all-time movie.
What's Green
that.
Book?
Haven't
Unbelievable.
You need to watch Green.
Isn't it a
You'll like
newer movie?
Yeah, it's like 5 years
Oh,
old.
yeah. I thought you meant
Unbelievable.
it's
That
an
sounds
old
too
movie.
modern.
You
Yeah,
need to watch Green Book though.
Nah, you'd love Green Book.
You would like it.
You'd love it. It's right up your alley, dudes.
Fucking oath.
It's very good.
Yeah, good themes. Good.
Like they have the original King Kong from like 1933.
Like silent
I
film.
feel like I wouldn't even watch that though.
See, I would. I like it. It's
Yeah,
very different. It's a very different
appreciates the
experience.
The tradition.
origins.
Yeah.
of
I do.
theatre and
Yeah,
cinema.
see, I went down that rabbit hole of after we saw Nosferatu. And
The new
then,
one?
Yeah.
Did you
and
watch the
then
old
I
one?
tried to watch the older ones. Nah.
I reckon the old one would be because the old one's a proper silent film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just, from the costume to the,
Yeah, it was a different time.
angles were all wrong.
I
lighting.
think the original one was like really niche. Like I think it was like a very just like it was one of those ones.
I
that
think it
probably got
became
banned.
famous because it was a rip-off of
Yeah, that's it.
Dracula. Yeah.
Yeah,
Off the original.
yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I couldn't sit through those. I'm sorry, dudes. You're
That's
on your
all
own there.
That's all right. Yeah, I wasn't going to invite you. Don't worry.
You're on your
brain
own.
rot.
Nah, too much brain rot.
Brain rot.
TikTok's
Nah,
got me.
like because I watched
Too much.
I watched what's it called? Because the problem with all these pros and cons. The problem with all these really old movies, they're all long as fuck. Like Lawrence of Arabia, it's like 3 hours and 40 minutes. But the good thing, this cinema does daytime screenings, like 2 o'clock on a Saturday. I'm like, mad. I'm not going at 6 o'clock to watch
Yeah.
a 5
Set up the charcoal grill before you go in. Put the spit on.
But then like for like years, I'd wanted to watch Cleopatra. But it's like genuinely like over 4 hours. So like so many times oh no, it's 8 p.m. I don't want to be here.
4 hours.
It's like one day, I can't remember what it was, like one long weekend or something. I finally did it. I'm like, mad. We've watched it. It was good. But yeah, you gotta like, you gotta carve out a day for it. Like you can't just off a whim. Oh, let's put it on.
Yeah.
Just throw it on. What are you doing for the next 6 hours? That's crazy that long.
That new Napoleon movie's like 3-4
That got cut too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extended's like
Did you
4
see it?
hours. I haven't seen the extended. I saw the one that the cinema normal one.
Is it worth it?
Cinema.
Apparently, the extended one is good. Everyone was like the fucking. It was a bit weird. I didn't realize Napoleon was like autistic too.
Well, they portrayed him as.
Well, that's what they tried.
They
Yeah,
portrayed
the whole
him
thing. They tried to
definitely
make
is.
him seem real. I don't know what the situation
Really?
was.
tried to make him seem very like emotionally pulled back. Yeah,
Yeah, he was a bit like
had some weird tendencies.
he
some
would
odd
say
tendencies.
some weird
yeah.
things. And
Yeah,
act
yeah.
weird and
See, I don't know much about him, but if he genuinely was like that, fair game. But it would be unfortunate if they painted an inaccurate picture.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Yeah,
Tough to even just do it well in general. It's such
no,
a
for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
all of those stories
100%.
of conquerors and.
Genghis.
I've got to get into the Genghis Khan
Genghis.
stuff. Genghis. I've got to learn
Genghis.
more about that.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah. I think we will wrap it up there, boys, because we've got a shorter episode today, unfortunately. But thank you very much for checking out the podcast. If you need help with the training, first link down below, or you can DM the page. Thanks for spending some time with us. We'll see you next week.
Genghis.
Can you